Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to another virtual assembly. Before we start, I would like to show you a lovely picture here that has been sent in by Olivia. And Olivia has drawn a picture of Jesus in the boat with his disciples during the storm. And as you can see, the disciples are calling out to Jesus, "Wake up, Jesus, and help us." And of course, that's the story from the Bible that we looked at last week. So please send me your pictures. I'm going to tell you another story from the Bible this morning. Now, before we do that, let me ask you a question. Are you tall or are you small? And do you think God likes taller people more than he likes smaller people? Well, let's hear the story about a very small man who was called Zaccheus. Zaccheus was too little. He was too little to reach high things. He was too little to see over big things. One day, Zaccheus almost didn't get to see Jesus because he was too little. "Jesus is coming down the street," somebody said. "Let's go out to see him." Now Zaccheus wanted to see what Jesus looked like, but when other people hurried outside, Zaccheus hurried out too. The street was full of daddies and mummies, grandpas and grandmas and uncles and aunts and boys and girls and friends, all wanting to see Jesus. "Here he comes," a man shouted. "Here comes Jesus now. I see him. I see him." Zaccheus tried to see too. First he looked this way, then he looked that way. But there were too many people, and Zaccheus was too little. He couldn't see Jesus at all. "What shall I do?" Zaccheus thought. "I know. I will run and climb the big tree. Then I can see him." Too little Zaccheus started to run. "Go, Zaccheus, run quickly." He came to the tree. "Climb, Zaccheus, climb up quickly." Now Zaccheus was up high. He could see the daddies coming, and the mummies, and the grandpas, and the grandmas, and the uncles, and the aunts, and the boys, and the girls, and the friends. And then Zaccheus saw Jesus. Jesus stopped at the big tree. He looked up, right at Zaccheus. "Zaccheus," he said, "hurry, come down. I'm coming to your house." Well, too little Zaccheus did hurry. He went down that tree very quickly. And then happy Zaccheus took Jesus home for dinner. Boys and girls, that's the well-known story of Zaccheus. I want you to remember that Jesus loves you whether you are tall or small. And Jesus also knows your name. And with Zaccheus, Jesus forgave the sins of Zaccheus, and he wants to forgive you. And Zaccheus started to follow Jesus, and he wants you to start to follow him. And I hope that you're doing that. I hope you have a good week, and don't forget, please keep on sending me your pictures. Bye.